Tuesday the 3rd of March will find you striding into that morning meeting, 10 minutes late because you were networking at Greg's. Everyone's thrilled, honestly. Mars is still making a right nuisance of itself on the dating apps. It's like your profile picture was taken with a potato. Doomscope vegetable, sprouts, lurking at the back. Like your gym membership, they're purely aspirational. Lunchtime sees you locked in a passive-aggressive battle with Greg over whose Tupperware smells more unique. Venus isn't exactly thrilled about that spontaneous rendition of Karaoke Bon Jovi you attempted last night. Tonight, the stars insist on that suspiciously cheap sushi platter from the corner shop, even though Chad's whipping up his infamous beef stroganoff surprise. Before bedtime, brace yourself for at least 3 passive-aggressive TikTok comments from strangers judging your attempt to learn the Macarena. Advice: the universe politely requests you put down the ukulele. Tuesday the 3rd of March. Morning finds you wrestling the duvet like it owes you money, Taurus. You'll snooze so hard the alarm clock will start sending out CVS. Waking up involves promises of a full English and threatening to sell your own phone to buy coffee. At work, Brenda will ask if you're okay after spotting your lunch, Monster Munch and a solitary Babybel. Mars in retrograde is staging a hostile takeover of your inbox, but luxury snacking is essential. Motivation levels are currently lower than a snake's belly. Evenings are for Netflix and contemplate, translating to Deliveroo at precisely 6:17 p.m. and an hour spent wedging cushions around the sofa. Who cares if Neptune is judging you for the 7th rewatch of The Crown? It's self-care. Taurus, your Deliveroo history is longer than War and Peace. Advice: that ergonomic office chair can wait. Probably. Tuesday the 3rd of March. This morning, you'll wake up convinced you invented the phrase Netflix and chill. Reality check: you didn't. You'll then spend 20 minutes trying to untangle your headphones, an activity harder than advanced trigonometry. Your brain is currently running on fumes and leftover Quality Street wrappers. Around lunchtime, you'll accidentally reply all to a work email with a GIF of a confused hamster. Mortifying. This afternoon, you'll be gripped by an overwhelming urge to rearrange your spice rack alphabetically. Don't fight it. At 3:17 p.m. precisely, someone will ask for your opinion on something you know nothing about. Wing it. This evening, resist the urge to start a DIY project after 3 glasses of wine. Trust me, nobody needs wonky shelves. You'll lose an hour down a YouTube rabbit hole watching cats react to cucumbers. Your Doomoscope animal today is a troll living under bridges of conversation, as attention starved as a puppy in a room full of toddlers. Advice: maybe just stay in bed, honestly. Tuesday the 3rd of March. This morning, Cancer, that report is now actively plotting against you. It's whispering sweet nothings to your printer and judging your font choices. You'll tackle it, get distracted by a notification about someone you vaguely knew in school getting engaged, and spend the next hour stalking their honeymoon photos. By lunchtime, Mars retrograde is playing havoc with your Wi-Fi. Every web page will load at the speed of a snail on crutches. Brenda from accounts will email, helpfully pointing out you misspelled your own name, prompting a reply so sarcastic, your phone case spontaneously combusts. Delete. Delete. This evening, the stars are basically ordering you to stay in. The TV remote is your magic wand, and that leftover shepherd's pie is a gourmet feast. You'll doom scroll TikTok for 10 minutes, narrator: it was actually tea time, ending up liking a conspiracy theory about pigeons that gets precisely 0 traction. Advice: behave. Or don't. What's the worst that could happen? Leo, Tuesday the 3rd of March. The universe finds you in a state, doesn't it? That's 17 missed calls from your mum asking if you've seen the news, and a text to the hairdresser that simply reads regret. Your Doomscope animal is a chipmunk hoarding snacks for emotional support. So basically, if chipmunks ordered Deliveroo. This afternoon, that spreadsheet you promised your boss last week is looking at you funny. Might be time to blame the Wi-Fi. Or Mercury, obviously. Tonight, the moon says absolutely not to that gym membership. Settle in for your 47th consecutive evening of reality TV, pausing every 5 minutes to offer unsolicited opinions to your cat. The delivery driver recognizes your dressing gown. His started including extra dips. Advice: stop narrating your life like Brian Blessed. Your inner monologue needs a brew. That to-do list. Bless its heart. Tuesday, March 3rd, and it's mostly interpretive dance now. Venus is holding your broadband hostage until you find something decent to wear. On your sixth attempt involving sequins, you will be precisely 17 minutes late. The neighbor's cat is to blame, obviously. Your afternoon unfolds with the grace of a toddler trying to put on tights. That work task. Prepare for an email from Derek, ceasing Brenda, requesting urgent clarification on your use of Comic Sans. Your inner monologue is at full volume, critiquing the biscuit selection in the staff room. Lunch involves an exhaustive Google comparing every supermarket meal deal option. How thrilling. Tonight, the cosmos grants permission to incinerate that sourdough starter you enthusiastically began during lockdown. The moon insists that you sit horizontal with Netflix. And the stars have spoken. Advice: do not attempt to organize your sock drawer by color at 3 a.m. The stars find this suspicious. Tuesday, the 3rd of March, and you're awake, which is frankly a miracle. You've been pondering the existential dread of online shopping algorithms since 6 am. Brenda from accounts needs those expenses, and you're pretty sure you spent half of last week's budget on artisanal dog biscuits. Mars is in retrograde, but let's be honest, so is your motivation. This afternoon, that email from Brenda looms larger than Ben Nevis. You'll rewrite it 17 times, invent a spreadsheet, and then claim the internet went down. The Doomoscope animal today is a sloth struggling to use a calculator. Tonight, the gravitational pull of the sofa is stronger than ever. Your friend wants to go to that new escape room, but frankly, escaping your own house seems like enough of an achievement. Group chats explode with the usual pizza curry Chinese debacle. You'll end up eating toast and cheese. Advice: stop overthinking and just put the kettle on. Tuesday, March 3rd, Scorpio, sees you bolt awake, convinced you've invented a silent kettle. Turns out it's just tinnitus. Venus is reconsidering your birthday card list placement. That inbox is currently an insurance write-off. Brenda from accounting will attempt a quick chat, which translates as needing you to fix what she broke last quarter. Co-workers think your daily coffee run is a sponsored challenge. Embrace it. Demand payment. Tonight, a 5-minute search for a decent chicken casserole recipe mutates into a deep dive of ready meal reviews from Grimsby to Guildford. Before you know it, you're writing detailed summaries comparing Bird's Eye versus Aunt Bess's potato waffles. You'll be an expert by midnight. The goldfish is concerned. It's clearly judging your choices. The stars have spoken. Advice: release one minor irritation. Like noisy eaters. Tuesday, the 3rd of March, Sagittarius. That new year, new you vibe. Yeah, it's running on fumes. This morning's enthusiasm sounds suspiciously like your nan trying to rap. At precisely 8:13 a.m., expect the kettle to judge you silently. Lovely. Your doomscope animal today is a dodo making extinct decisions, like finally trying that new gym only for the induction. Venus is on strike, which explains why your emails read like a rambling monologue to a cat. At 2:37 p.m. you'll send a text to the wrong number claiming your car is actually a transformer. Tonight, peak Sagittarius. You'll declare you're making a show-stopping shepherd's pie, then spend 3 hours watching baking fails. Your 5 minutes on TikTok will spiral into revisiting that questionable fashion choice from 2014. Advice: try to act your age, not your shoe size. On Tuesday, March 3rd, your morning starts with the existential dread of realizing you're out of biscuits. The commute will involve someone eating crisps directly into your ear and your card being declined at the coffee shop because you already spent all your money on limited edition Pokemon cards. Prepare for intense eye contact from Brenda in accounts, who will be deeply regretting recommending that true crime podcast. This afternoon, Derek will need your quick help, which involves deciphering a spreadsheet older than sliced bread. Your inbox is currently being personally victimized by Mars retrograde, which means every email needs your immediate attention, so you'll just panic reply with the laughing emoji. By 4 p.m. you'll draft a holiday request for October 2027. Then delete it. The evening sees a monumental battle between the gym and Netflix. Netflix will win, obviously, and you'll spend 2 hours searching for something to watch. Advice: organize your sock drawer. It's more productive than whatever you were planning. Tuesday, March the 3rd. You're up bright and early, mostly because you went to bed at 2:30 watching cat videos. The microwave phone charging incident sounds about right for you. I'm not judging. Much. Brenda's team talk at work will be met with the enthusiasm usually reserved for a parking ticket. Your Doomoscope object today is indeed that fridge magnet from Magaluf. Useful as a chocolate teapot, isn't it? Someone asks your opinion and you blurt out rhubarb. Sharon thinks you've finally lost it. Tonight's quiet night in involves attempting to bake banana bread, somehow setting off the smoke alarm. Again. The pizza delivery driver is defeated by the doorbell, resulting in you trekking down the street in your pajamas. You'll then spend an hour scrolling through Netflix before deciding there's nothing on. Your viewing history is more predictable than a rainy bank holiday. The stars have spoken, haven't they? Advice: embrace the chaos. It's the only exercise you're getting. Tuesday the 3rd of March sees you up bright and early, manifesting that lottery win with the Macarena. The cheese plant is giving you side eye, isn't it? Probably judging your questionable taste in biscuit selection. Focus levels are currently hovering somewhere near absolute zero, as your brain's busy composing a rock opera about the perils of mismatched socks. Happy birthday, Pisces, if the sun's making its annual return. Brace yourselves, planets, for another year of delightful chaos. Darren's passive-aggressive emails are inspiring full-blown fantasy novels starring goblins and staplers. Mars retrograde is still savaging your inbox, bless it. Lunch. You're choreographing a full West End spectacular in your head, starring Brenda from accounts and a troupe of interpretive dancers made of broccoli. Your attempt at looking busy is less convincing than a politician's promise. The commute home will be an Olympic sport of avoiding all human contact. Neptune grants you cosmic permission to swerve that online course. The sofa called, it misses you, and the biscuit crumbs. Advice: stop staring into the abyss, Pisces. It's worried about you.